remotely competitive to do Overwatch, and it looks like this episode of Overtalk is gone down the toilet because it is now time to actually get into the game. Hallelujah.
Oh, it's happening, Verb. We are in. I know it wasn't that too terribly long, but now we are moving directly in-game, and we've got Cameron and Crew is the red team, and we've got Gluten Freeze is going to be on the blue team. Naturally, some of these teams, some of these players we're going to see on a regular basis from previous events, but just to give you an idea, Gluten Freeze is Harvey Don't, No Lag, Waku Boys, Crusher 69. God, that name tilts me because that Overwatch commercial.
Yeah, they were.
But Rupture X, Galaxy 42, and then Cameron Crew is made up of Ultima Wep, Dakota, Rasp Nogar, O-Dog, Frostflame, and Enable.
So, looking at how this is stacking up immediately, Gluten Freeze are going to be starting out on attack in the red, and they're going to be opting for it's very standard-ish comp, with the only exception being they've only really got 2 dive characters. They've got the D.Va who can dive, but she'll most likely be providing support for the Ana and the Genji using the defense matrix, and of course being an absolute arse, which is what a D.Va can do with things like the increased health and the damage. But at the same time, looking at the composition that Cameron and Crew are opting for, No Lag is running a Roadhog who can be a Genji's bane if he's not careful.
And this is really true. And one thing I want to hit on while we're getting into this right now is Gluten Freeze is taking up positioning right on top of Big Earls. This is a very common strategy. The higher in the rank that you get, you just surrender up this opening area because there's no good protection points. If you look in, using the sign for Big Earls itself, and Reinhardt and D.Va, you can get a very strong control of here. Just do a whole bunch of poke damage and choose whenever you drop down and participate in the fight.
I like Ultimate Weapon essentially barrel stuff to reflect into the majority of Cameron and Crew's fire and force a lot of it back into their faces. And now this is going to be the first big test of Cameron and Crew's defense. And you can see a first charge, and the first blood of the event will go to Harvey Don't, taking out O-Dog on the Lucio. Dakota will take out Harvey Dog in revenge for his fallen Lucio. Frostflame shield is getting dangerously damaged. Rapcigar is going to be forced to use Defense Matrix offensively to try and buy him some space to actually keep pushing in here. And now Crusher 69 forcing him back will eject D.Va out of the mech and will go down. 0CT for his down. Ultimate Web will pull the Dragon Blade. Tactical Visor will be used by Dakota. He's going to try and find something as well. Although Crusher 69 it did get out of the way in time, and Harvey Dent's shield is up, so he's going to find nothing with that.
And right now we just have Gluten Freeze that's trying to get back together. They're throwing the Nana Boost onto Harvey Don't Reinhardt, just trying to buy back the space. Take down Ultimate Weapon, who's been causing a lot of trouble. He's been going hardcore after their supports, and they finally got him down. So now it's just 2 people now. Everybody's retreating off a cart from Cameron and Crew, and this is getting Rupture X and Harvey Don't to buy back this area. There for a little while, it looked like Ultima Wep with the Genji play just coming in and taking down Lucio and going after the Ana was going to buy them this first area. But Harvey Don't, getting the Nana boost at the last second, managed to get them in position and stall the cart to let all the spawns come back. Now they've gone back to taking over the Big Girls right up on top. That way they can control the fight and forcing the other team to come through this wall.
So, I'd like to see Cameron and Crew make good use of the Reinhardt shield, plus even just the threat of the Roadhog is going to be something that's going to cause Frostflame to be a lot more liberal with the use of shield, which then means it can be bursted down a lot, as long as Rapcigar's not around to just soak up the fire with Defense Matrix. O-Dog and Dakota are on the side. A boosted Genji goes up, but their bomb went out from Crusher 69, who's not going to find no one. Ultima Web will find 2 before Norlag's able to use his whole to try and push it back. Rapture takes out his opposing soldier 76, and now Frostflame and Harvey Don't are slugging out, but Harvey Don't got hit with the numbing side of the Ana Grenade, who wasn't able to be healed, gets taken down. Ultima Web gets a pick using the dash onto Rupture, and after a little bit of a stutter, Gluten Freeze finally get this first checkpoint, and they have just shy of 3 minutes left on the clock to push through town.
You know, everybody keeps trying to talk about how the fact that Genji is not effective in this tank meta. Ultimate Weapon is trying his best to make sure that people change their viewpoint of that. He's been so good at using the slow, tanks move at a slow rate, so Genji's maneuverability is very useful if used properly. And he's doing a good job of just bypassing the tanks and going after those squishy targets to allow the rest of his team to go after the tanks, stall them, and take them down. It's been the way that they've gotten almost every single one of their major pushes. It's going to be really effective. this point, if, by the way, I just want to give a heads up, I actually messed up on the names. In blue is Cameron and crew, and Gluten freezes the red team. So my apologies to everybody on that.
Speaking of which, Cameron and crew, 3-man Earthshatter courtesy of Cameron and crew's Harvey Don't, and the follow-up from that by Rapture X picks up a couple of kills. No Lag will display his name of No Lag by successfully hooking Dakota, and Harvey Don't finally picks up Rasp Nagar with the use of the Fire Strike. Waku Boys and Galaxy 42 are both in possession of their ultimates, so a good defensive stopping point is essentially available at command, combining the Nano Boost with the use of the boost if required. But hopefully they're able to not have to use all of it immediately because there's no Zarya around. Old weapon is in possession of the Dragon Blade, so let's see if we can and use that properly. Rupture is going to pop the attack visor just straight raw, which means Raptor can eat most of it. Defensive Matrix, No Land picks up Odog, and Dakota's going to pick up Harvey Don't. Earthshatter didn't find home, unfortunately. And now Dragon Blade is going to get pulled by Ultima Web. He gets 1 kill onto Waku Boys. Nice Earthshatter there by Frostflame. CCing a couple of members on the side of Cameron crew, and this is looking like, once again, same thing from the first point, a little bit of a stutter, but it's going to be Gluten Freeze pushing through nice and securely.
Yeah, it was a great concept with Rupture X going in and getting the Nano Boost and jumping into the team. He just overextended a little bit too far, so the Diva couldn't protect him whenever he charged into the group of 4 people, and they just turned on him and took him down real fast. Didn't get the effective use that they really wanted to get out of it, but right now we've got Cameron Cruz coming in. They're holding the high area right above this payload tier. Well, they were up until Raspinogar decided to fly in with Diva and move them all back down. They're trying their best to hold the upper areas in the side of this fight, so that way they can choose whenever they want to initiate in. Right now, we have the Ultima Weapon is trying his hardest to dictate whenever fights are occurring. So they're trying to position him ways so that way, whenever he comes in, they can retreat back in together using Lucio's speed boost, regroup and come back in. He's just getting the picks so fast, or the team is coming in so fast on them, which looks like it's about to happen. We've only got just a couple more seconds, so we've got to push this payload at this point.
Nice hook by Nelag onto Odog. He was Earthshatter. Good use of the Earthshatter there by Harvey. Don't Diva Bomb used immediately on top of it. Crusher 69 will find 2, and this is looking a decisive clear for Cameron and crew. Good defense there by Cameron and crew towards the end. Although, one thing that I will say is it got a little bit scrambly there for Gluten just towards that latter half of that particular stage, because they ended up getting stagger spawned. You know, 1 or 2 people gets killed, they start running back, the other people are still there. Maybe they could have run back a bit earlier and regroup with them and try and push as a full-man team instead of staying there, up on the roof or wherever, trying to, get some kills as like a 3 or a 4. But, well, what's happened. They did push a decently long way. They didn't get to the checkpoint, which is very unfortunate. So they will get 1 point and 81.86 meters past that point. Let's see if Cameron crew can push further than Gluten Freeze did that first round.
Well, that kind of happens a lot, and especially in these first couple of rounds of Minutemen events. The teams are trying to get a feel for each other, understand how everybody wants to play the game. So these early matches don't always go all the way to full completion for payload maps. They tend to be very bloody skirmishes, and everybody tends to lean in on their mechanical skill while they're trying to figure out their team's strategy. Because keep in mind, this is the first time everybody's playing together. They had a couple of minutes to talk about what they're wanting to try to do and what everybody's going to play. So right now it's trying to fill those roles and figure out what's effective as fast as possible while not being eliminated out of this first round. It makes these first rounds very, very pressure oriented.
Looking as lovely as ever.
So, moving into this, I want to bring up a point. Offensive Bastion, I'm not sure if this is legit. Bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, last Minutemen, Minutemen number 26, which I casted, there was the what was it that Warrior described it as? I don't remember. Protect El Presidente is how he described it. It was on Route 66, on attack, there was a offensive Bastion, which worked, actually, surprisingly. So we'll see if we'll see Deja Vu here on Minutemen number 27. Ratchet isn't switching off of it on offense, which he might actually... Yeah, it's Protect the President all over again.
Oh, here we go. This is what they're going to jump in, and they're going to try to position the best that they can. They're going to throw Harvey Don't in front with the shield, use Crusher with a follow-up shield, and just try to let all of the damage fly out. So right now it's just going to be everybody trying to protect the Bastion as much as they can and loading in on it. Oh, and the Roadhog hook missed the Bastion, so this is going to buy them even more space to move forward. You can see that all of Gluten Freeze is they're having to reposition to try to get away because they can't risk moving in. It's just too close range to try to fight a Bastion right now.
And because of that suppressing fire, that's going to buy them a decent bit of room. Cameron and crew are pushed a little bit further away. Rapture X's healing has been disabled, courtesy of Enable's grenade, but Enable get taken out just before he can do anything big with it. No Lag will pick up ultimate weapon, but so far this fight has been scrappy, but it's going in the favor, of Cameron and crew. Yep, there we go, with O-Dog getting taken down by No Lag. No Lag, side note, has been hitting a lot of these hooks. Nice work. Cameron and crew will take this first point with over 3 minutes. It was just shy of 3 minutes when Gluten Freeze pushed to this particular checkpoint. 4 minutes 17, an extra minute in their favor going into this particular section.
Well, they didn't manage to protect the Presidente all the way there, but they managed to use him to get exactly what they wanted, which is his first point. We've already had Rupture X switch back over to Soldier, which is what he was playing in the last round, so we're no longer going to see the Bastion. Rip Presidente strat, it is gone! But now we're just seeing a mimic of what we saw last time, where we have Gluten Freeze is doing a far more defense. Like, look how tight this bundle is that they're
that hook! No Lag managing to thread the needle, hooks out ultimate weapon, which is huge because that sort of 76 damage can really give Harvey Don't Shield a battering alongside the rest of the team. But oh dear, rest of his ultimate charge is going to take a battering because it doesn't pick anything up in response because it was blocked by Frostflame. Diva's suit is going to get destroyed, and now it's going to be a Zero Suit Diva trying to stay in the Cameron Crew backline. Ultimate was popped by No Lag. Solid Slam Barrows use again, hook, and again dead. Ultimate weapon popped the tactical visor as well. That's a tragedy. He's not going to be able to have that to run back and maybe help, although this is looking very close. Yeah.
Dakota and Enable have to get in here right now. I know it's just an Ana, but she has to come in. She has to stop this cart. Dakota's now off of the Ana stun, so he's jumping in.
Nice.
But they're just jumping in to get picked off one at a time.
Good use of the Earth Shatter by Frostflame, trying to buy time for his team to get there. Odgeweb swaps to the Tracer to be the annoying little British girl who is now 6 feet under, courtesy of No Lag. No Lag! Successful hook after successful hook. I wish we could bring up individual stats and look at the hook accuracy, because that would be a number I really wish I could see. He has missed a couple of hooks, but it would at least be above 50%, at least in that round alone.
He nailed the hooks at the exact second that the team needed him. Like, we had a whole bunch of really good plays that were coming out inside of this game. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Ultimate Web had a phenomenal Dragon play earlier. We'll be quiet and just enjoy the Genji play for a second.
He managed to get to the back line and the Sleep Dart missed. If that Sleep Dart hit, I think this push would have gone a lot differently. I don't think they would have got that far. And because the Dragon Blades were cleared it out.
That was Ultimate Weapon. Every single time, he was just going in. He was after the supports, and it was being really, really, really effective until they just figured out how to play off of it, and they used him coming in to overextend to where he had to switch off to different heroes. So it was kind of a